Hey, it's Kelly with IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, and guess where we are? Yeah, we're in the chapel portion of our new showroom and event center and creative classroom, and it is Sunday, March the 24th. Is that right? March the 24th, yeah. And it is time for live chat number 116. It is titled Try a Reality Check, and I hope to goodness that you all can hear me, and I hope that your notifications are going to come across. When we tried this a little while ago, I didn't see your messages, so yeah, we do not have the Wi-Fi set up in here yet, so I'm running off the phone. Anyway, I hope I can see everybody, and I hope you can see me, and I hope you can hear me. Oh, great, Angelia, I can see it. Hey, guys. Yep, Angelia says, hey, guys. Hey, Carol Lou. So good. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. And Barbara, yes, we are. We're up in the chapel portion, and we'll take a tour later. But hopefully, y'all can hear me okay. Hello, Irma. Yeah, it's 116. And hello, Claudie. So this is live chat number 116. Hello, Inez, and I'll be saying hi, hello a lot. And hello, my Christy. If you are new with us, you're probably confused because we are not in my loft. Hello, Kim. We are not in our normal spot. So we have been here working. Hello, Marianne. We've been here working all day long, hence the hideous hair. Hello, Kim. And yep, and Angelia says, I see you. Hello, Jessica. So we have been here working all day, and I'm excited to show you some of the things that they got done today. And hello, Rosie. Hello, Roberta. Yeah, we're moving in. Hello, Kim. So we are getting ready. Casey and I plan to be in here and running by the end of April. Hello, Stacy, and hello, Sandra from Demon's Ferry, and hello, Lisa. So we're hoping to be up and running completely, hello, Kim, by the end of April. So there's a whole lot of work. Hey, Lacey, and yes, it is awesome, and hello, Judy. So the acoustics in here are amazing. Hello, Denise. I don't have my lighting with me, so hopefully this hall looks okay. Hello, Sylvia. And hello, Vicki. And to any new people, be sure and let us know that you're new. Hello, Betty from Idaho. Be sure and let us know that you're new because we would love to tell you hello. And hello, Sharon. And hello, Virginia. And wait, Sharon, where are you from? Because that looks an awful lot like a Union Jack. Yeah, and hello, Betty. And hello, Kathy from South Carolina. And hello, Lindsay. So I'm just curious where you're from. But anyway, yeah, we're in the new digs tonight. Hello, Sherry. And it is March the 24th, and this is chat number 116. Aloha, Kathy. And if you are watching this later, hello, Inez. If you're watching this later on YouTube or it's just youtube.com, search If You Have an Egg. Hello, Kathy. And Melissa wants to know if I'm breathing and hydrating. Barely. Barely. Yeah, barely breathing and hydrating. But if you're watching this, and hello, Popsicle. If you're watching this later on YouTube, it's just youtube.com, search If You Have an Egg. Then, and thank you guys, and hello, Destiny. Then, yeah, if you don't want all the hi hellos, hello, Jonna. If you don't want all the hi hellos, just skip across to about 10 minutes. And yeah, and you'll miss all of this. And oh, and I was right. Sharon is from north of England. Awesome. I have a friend that's living in Bristol, UK right now. Hello, Sylvia from Canada. And hello, oh, Virginia's telling Inez hello. Hello, Roberta from Wellington, Ohio. Hello, Sandy. And great, everybody says it's all looking and sounding good. Yeah, and hey, another Kathy. So we have like 5 Kathys on here right now. Hello, Marlene from Florida. So great, a lot of you all joined us. So I'm wondering, is everybody here tonight because you were curious about where we were gonna be? And yes, Casey, I did end up with your t-shirt. Thank you very much. It was very comfy to work in today. And hello, Vicki from Pennsylvania. Hello, Tina. And hello, Sandy from Northeast Kansas. Whew. Oh, and hi, Chris. Chris is camping. I'm so jealous. And Irma, we are in what will be our new event center. So by the end of April, so y'all know I have been missing a lot lately. Part of it is parents. My parents are both safely in a nursing home right now. And my dad's doing, mentally, he's doing a little bit better. Physically, yeah, you know, he's the same. And yes, and Kim, you did see Dusty earlier. And, but it's John's mom and dad's turn. But in the midst of all that, Casey and I are getting the new showroom open with the test kitchen. And Melissa, the test kitchen is downstairs. We're going to take a tour during the second half during our fluff portion. So for the first part though, y'all have to sit with me in the chapel. So I'm going to give you a little sneak peek. We're going to take a bigger look around during the second half of the chat. So for anybody that was planning on sneaking out at 8:30, No, no, no. You can't do it because you won't get to see the rest of it when we go on a tour at 8:30. And Betty wants to know what is the website to order t-shirts. It is spreadshirt.com, SPREADSHIRT.com. And I got to admit, it's a little hard to find. So I will try really hard to remember to post the link after we get done tonight. Or Casey, if you're there, if you can post the link, that would be awesome. And hello, Holly. So before we take our tour, we have to have our workshop. So who remembers what we talked about last week? I know, Melissa, I loved your tank. Does it have little, yeah, but the spreadshirt.com is fine, Casey, but it has to have the link to If You Have an Egg, because it's kind of hard to find. Yeah, and hello, Lynn, and Holly is in Michigan. Hey, and hello, Michelle. And Lacey had to plug in to see the, Lacey had to go plug in. Lacey, honey, you got more stuff going on than I do. Anyway, so last week, who remembers what we talked about, and who sat your bottom in a little chair? So who attended your workshop last week and sat your bottom in a chair? If you did, give me a thumbs up. Or if you attended here with us last week, well, actually not here, if you attended with us last week in the, okay, I have no idea what this person just posted, but don't anybody click on that, and I'll just take care of that later. Anyway, so thumbs ups for anybody who sat your bottom in a seat at a workshop, and hearts for anybody who attended with us. I started to say here, but it was at the loft last week. Or, wait, Pam says it's been a long time for her, but she's going to workshops and been on plan. Awesome. Yeah, great. So a heart if you attended here with us last week, or if you did both. So let's see a heart. And I'm actually holding the phone, so y'all are going to have to pretend like I'm sending Bravo stickers. So bravo to everyone who did that. And Lynn, yeah, I think it was a lurker, and actually what it said in the link, I don't think y'all want to click on that, but sadly I can't go back right now and block them. So maybe later, and maybe Casey will do that. But anyway, so good job. Yeah. And Lacey, that would be awesome. You saw who it was, right? So let's go ahead and get rid of that person. But here's Bravo stickers for everybody. Yeah, and I don't know why anybody would even do that, because yeah, I'm sure they're not here to talk about Weight Watchers or weight loss or just, normal things. And hello, Sherry. But here are your Bravo stickers for last week. So last week we talked about meal planning, and then for the second half we talked about survival versus sabotage. So who came up with a game plan last week? Who did your homework last week? I got tagged in a couple of them. And again, I was a little bit AWOL last week because we were trying to get some of this ready. We had originally wanted to be all moved in by the end of this coming week. Not a chance. There is no way that that's going to happen. But who did your homework last week? I tried to hand out all the Bravo stickers. Hopefully I saw everybody. And Michelle has started going back to meetings, and she's down 115 pounds. Awesome. And thank you, Lacey, very much for reporting that person for us. That is awesome. But who did your homework last week? Because I want to give out some extra Bravo stickers. I'm going to give out some extra Bravo stickers since I haven't been here a lot this week. Anybody? Anybody do your homework? And I didn't realize that we were going to be here this late tonight, so I did not bring the weekly from last week so that I could, I didn't bring the weekly from last week so that we could go up, so that we could look at that. But oh yeah, Judy did her homework, so awesome. Yeah, and Andrea did. Andrea said, I did. I killed my homework. She did. Yeah, that was awesome, Andrea. Yeah, so good job to everybody that did their homework last week. So the survival versus, oh no, and Sylvia's been sick. I'm so sorry. Rosie did her homework. Yeah, so the survival versus sabotage. Did anybody go back and look at that and think about some ways? So that it was your homework, but anybody go back and really think of some ways? And Pam, no, I'm not moving out of the loft. We are not moving into a church. Not doing it. And Lynn had a stressful week too. I'm so sorry. And no, Irma, you don't stink. And hello, Loretta. But yeah, so sabotage versus survival, or survival versus sabotage. So I had to go back this week and reuse that myself, because again, 4 sick parents, or 4 parents that needed attention all at the same time, plus trying to move everything, plus just life in general. I really had to go back, and Loretta had the flu all week. I'm so sorry, y'all have been sick. And good job, Paula. But I really had to go back with on that, and figure out what my survival tips were. And so literally when I went to the grocery store yesterday, that was the first time that I had been actually to the grocery store myself in probably almost 2 weeks. Oh yeah, and Casey said it was survival at its finest for the whole Bohan and Milligan family this week. No kidding, yeah. And Alan's out of town, so we had that on, on top of everything else. And Sandy says she reread it several times, and it helped her. Awesome, and hello, Marlene. And good job, Marianne, for doing your homework. But anyway, so I had to go through and look at it, and the one thing that I had to pick was, and I had to remember, there's no way, there is zero way that I was going to be perfect at everything this week, just because I knew, because of everything that was going on. So I picked one thing, and I decided to do my survival. I'm sorry, Lynn. So I decided to, and if y'all would, Lynn's asking for prayers if y'all don't mind sending them. But I decided that the one thing that I could do pretty well at this week was to go ahead and get some food that was not terribly perishable, like wasn't going to, be meat or something like that was going to go bad before we could use it, and things that would be simple to grab and to eat. And it was funny because when I got up to the checkout, I thought, my buggy looks like we're going camping. It was almost exactly the same food that I buy when we're camping. So, obviously I know how to buy that type of food. But anyway, that was a survival mode instead of just going, forget it, just forget it, throwing caution to the wind and just eating, eating whatever. And thank you all for sending Lynn the prayers and the well wishes. I really do appreciate that. Okay, so survival versus sabotage. Okay, try not to sabotage yourselves this week. It's going to be another rough week at the Egg Lady house. We got a lot of crazy things coming. We've got a lot of exciting things coming. Hopefully, Casey and I are going to get a chance to spend a whole lot more time with you guys in the upcoming months. It's going to be a rough couple of weeks, so we're probably going to have three more weeks, maybe 3.5 more weeks of insanity and busyness and not being on here a whole lot. But then I'm hoping that after that, starting sometime in May, that we're going to be able to spend a whole lot more time with you all. And we will go around and check out everything in the new digs here when we get done with the workshop portion. And we have, and Casey says we will be scrambled eggs for sure. For sure. Yeah. And hello, Allison. So we have another train. So it's funny because where we are located now, where the shop is now, we have a train that runs right by the building. Where we are in the lofts, we have a train that runs right across the street. And where the new showroom is, the new showroom, kitchen center, event center, whatever, there's a train right behind us. So I don't really think there's that many trains in Knoxville. I think I'm just managing to find all of them. And the acoustics in here are really good because there is nothing in here. So yeah, y'all can hear it really well. Okay, this week, the topic, here's your weekly for this week. I did at least remember to grab this before we came over here today. But your weekly for this week is try a reality check. And the salad on the back looks really good, by the way, except I don't eat blue cheese. So that wasn't going to be, an issue for me. But yeah, so try a reality check. And the thing that our fearless leader, Gwen, reminded us of, she just said, think, feel, do. Think, feel, do. She said that over and over again. And it's so true. So if you got your weekly, and remember, if you don't get these, hello, Carla, if you don't get your weekly at a workshop, at a physical workshop, you can always print them from online. And someday when we get done with all of this moving, and Karen says, okay, my accountability buddy, Karen says, maybe some people from out back will join you. Okay, out back, we have guests out back, yeah, and we have neighbors in the back, and we'll just leave it at that. But anyway, so we will not be going out to visit them tonight because it's already after dark, and not that I'm afraid to go into graveyards, but you won't be able to see anything. It is really cool though because the graves are from the 1800s and early 1900s. Ooh, Carla lost 2.2 this week for a total of 245.9. What? That is awesome. That is awesome and amazing. And I'm going to switch hands real quick before my hand falls asleep. I should have really brought a selfie stick or something. Okay, so anyway, try a reality check. Okay, I love what this says. So sometimes I don't always agree with the weeklies, but this one I really do. So just listen to this. It's a chain reaction. What you think determines what you feel, which determines what you do. That is so true, literally in every part of our lives, not just in your weight loss journey. And it says, and some thoughts are pretty unhelpful. Let's say you miss your daily walk. You think you've sabotaged your efforts to be more active, making you feel hopeless, and you do something later you do something you later regret, like not tracking the day's meals. So that's where you have the reality check. Number one, are there facts to back up your thought? Number two, what would you say to a friend who thought this? Either can guide you to a more realistic thought that can change how you feel and act. So here's how it works. Identify an unhelpful thought. And here's an example of one. After walking 3 days in a row, you miss a day. You think, I ruined my streak. Those 3 days were a waste of time. Were they? I mean, I've done this plenty of times. Number two, reality check that thought. Look at the facts. Is it true? Is it true? So always think that, is this really true? Is it true that those 3 days were a waste of time? Or imagine what you'd say to a friend who thought that. And then three, develop a new helpful thought. Yes, I missed my walk, but it all adds up. I'll walk tomorrow. 4 out of 5 days would be great. So I know I've done that back when I had a Fitbit, and the Fitbit would die, or I'd forget it at home or whatever, and I would think, well, I don't need to walk because I don't have my Fitbit on. I don't have my activity tracker on, so it's not going to count anyway. Is that true? No, that's not true. Of course it's not true. I should walk anyway. And what I said for this week, my unhelpful thought that I wrote down during our workshop this week, hello, Susie, was my unhelpful thought. I can't stay on track with all these parent duties. It's hard, but my reality check is, really, I can't stay on track at all. There's nothing that I can do. And then my new helpful thought is, I won't be perfect, but I can focus on one thing that I can control. So I can't control my parents. I cannot control their health. I cannot control how many times a day my dad texts me to ask me irrelevant questions. I cannot control John's mom and dad. There are a lot of things that I can't control. But instead of saying I can't stay on track, I can. I won't be perfect, but I can control one thing. I can pick one thing and control. So that one thing, again, was the food. It was the food that I decided to buy, that wasn't going to go bad because, again, I didn't want to be buying a lot of meat and things that were gonna go bad and that were gonna expire. So I had to do a reality check, and decide, am I really not capable of doing this, or is there something else that I can do? And sorry, I'm going to change positions because my arm is falling asleep. Okay, so how many of you all have done that? So I've seen several of those this week. I've seen several people this week that have said, I blew yesterday, just as an example, I blew it yesterday. I completely blew it yesterday. I went to either, a family reunion, or I went to a sporting event, or something else, and I completely blew it. I don't know why I can't stay on track. Okay, so is that true? Ask yourself, is it true? Is it true that blowing one day just ruined, all of your efforts? How many of you have had a bad day? How many of you have had a bad day? One bad day. How many of you had one bad meal and thought, well, that's it. I've blown it. I'm not ever going to be able to do this. I might as well just hang it up after one bad day or even just one bad meal. Yeah, me too. Yeah, so I'm seeing your hands. I'm seeing the thumbs ups. Thank you for the thumbs ups and the hearts, by the way. Yep. Carla has, Loretta has. Yeah, we all have. All of us have had. Yep, and Lacey's exactly right. Lacey says we all have. Yep, and Carla agrees. And look how far Carla has come. I mean, that's crazy. Yeah, and my Christy. Yeah. And Melissa says, holding that phone for an hour will have a stiff arm and shoulder. Yep. Well, luckily, we're going to turn it around here in about 5 or so minutes because we're not going to make it to the whole 30 minutes before I have to turn you all around. But anyway, yeah, so we all have. I mean, look how many of you were saying that you have. So we all have thought that. And the truth of the matter is, if we do a reality check, one bad day, especially one bad meal, that does not blow it. I can't tell you how many times, and yep, Michelle, I've had bad weeks too. I'm having bad weeks right now. But you know what? the reality is, hello, Palma, but the reality is that even these last couple of weeks, that does not define me. It does not define the work that I've already done. It does not define what I've already done. And it does not define me, you know, for the rest of my life. So, yeah, one bad day, one bad week, a couple of bad weeks, you know, it's okay. You know, it does not define us. So just try to do a reality check on it. You know, when you're thinking that you're thinking that something has caused you to stumble, just again, reality check it. I mean, I really love this. You know, what you think determines what you feel, which determines what you do. And I posted this yesterday, I guess. There was a lady, that, I don't know, I guess she was a leader, a Weight Watchers leader, that our fearless leader, Gwen, but I know, okay, I'm sorry, I'm going to sidetrack. Joy says it upsets me when I have two bad days in a row. Yeah, it's just 2 bad days. It's 2 bad days out of 365. It's okay. It is okay, because guess what? You get a brand new day every day, and so a chance to start over every single day. But it was I think it was one of the Weight Watchers leaders, and our fearless leader, Gwen, quotes her all the time. And I posted it on a couple of places, Instagram and Facebook, a couple of places. I believe it was yesterday. And I just love what she says. And it has to do with this think, feel, do. You know, what you think determines what you feel, which determines what you do. And so she used to tell them all the time. And of course, Gwen tells us all the time, it's not how much you weigh, it's what you do. And if you fix what you do, or if you change what you do, what you weigh will take care of itself. And she's exactly right. You know, if you, it really doesn't matter how much you weigh. If you change what you're doing, or if you fix what you're doing, your weight will eventually catch up. We spend way too much time focused on just what the scale says, and not on what's really going on with everything else. Okay. So brand new day. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. My Christy just said it. I like that about freestyle. Every day gives you a brand new start and a new set of points. That's exactly right. It's a brand new day every day. Okay, so I know we normally talk for 30 minutes. It's been 20-something minutes. My arm's getting tired. We are tired from working. So who's ready to go? Well, sorry, let me go ahead and tell you what your homework is first. So your homework is, sorry, I almost forgot your homework. Can you tell I'm excited about taking you all on a tour? So your homework is to write down an unhelpful thought. And I know you've all had one, so that's not going to be a problem. So write down an unhelpful thought, one from today, one from yesterday, one from last year, one from whenever. But write down an unhelpful thought and then do a reality check on it. Casey, yay, your time? What? Yay. Oh, tour time, sorry. Even though I have my glasses on, it's almost tour time, almost. But anyway, your homework is my unhelpful thought. Write down an unhelpful thought. Then do a reality check and ask yourself, is that really true? Is that really, is that really what happened? Or is that really what's going to happen? And then write down a new helpful thought. So again, mine was, I can't stay on track with all these parent duties. But my reality check was, really, I can't do anything? There's nothing that I can do? And then my helpful thought was, I won't be perfect, because I'm not going to be perfect. I just needed to go ahead and get that out there for the record. I won't be perfect, but I can focus on one thing that I can control. Okay, so I'm getting a little nervous because I don't hear the boys working. So I'm wondering what they're doing. But we are going to go ahead and end the classroom portion now. And you all can see that somebody has had a hard day. He's had a hard day too, because he's had to listen to floor equipment all day. But so we're going to go ahead and end the classroom portion now, but who is ready for the fluff portion? Who's ready to go on a tour? And let me just explain what we're going on a tour of. So this building that we're in right now is going to be a kitchen center. So it'll be the new showroom for our countertop shop. We'll be doing countertops, cabinets, tile. There's a whole lot of things. There's a rumor going around that we will have Dax spices. And that'll be available here in Knoxville. We're going to have a coffee line. It's Pedal Java Coffee. We're going to have some local artists will be featured here. But so I already see some people saying me, and yay, and thumbs ups and everything. So who's ready to go on the tour? Again, it'll be, well, I didn't even go through the whole thing. So it'll be a kitchen center, and it will be a creative classroom. So we're going to have, we'll actually be able to teach classes here. And Casey's calling it the creative classroom, and it will be an event center. So that's why we're going to have such a huge tour. So, okay, that means we're ready for the fluff portion. So hold on a second. And I probably won't have Casey divide this up into two videos this time because it's just a tour. Okay. And Barbara, I'm drinking my water. This was an unsweet tea. Barbara and a few of you know where we're at. So this was an unsweet tea from Buddy's earlier today, but now it's just water. But anyway. Okay, got to get my water in so Barbara doesn't fuss at me. So let's go on our tour. Okay, so we are starting, and I'm going to turn you all around so that you can see in front of me. And hopefully, I'm just going to go ahead and say, hopefully, that the reception will stay, good this whole time. So this is the event center, and there's Dusty sleeping in his pew. I'm going to walk up here on the stage so that y'all can see it. But here is the chapel portion, and this will be an event center. And Casey and I are super excited about a couple of things here when you first come in. So for any of you that are in Knoxville, it's going to be, a month or so before this is ready, but we will have event center space available. You can have baby showers, bridal showers, a little wedding. Is that not too cute? Those lights up there, and here are the doors when you first come in. And I'll take you all outside. So here is outside. This is Kingston Pike. For those of you that are not familiar with Knoxville, this is a busy street in Knoxville. Okay, and I'm sorry, I know Lynn says it's hard to hear me because I had to hold the phone away from my mouth, and it's harder, and here are the guys working hard. So here we are going back inside. Okay. I'll go back inside so that maybe you all can hear me. And it is hard when I have it turned around. When I have it turned around, it's harder for you all to hear me. I don't know why that does that with the speaker, but yes, this is an old church. So this church, the church was built in the 1880s. So look at this ceiling. Is that not awesome? Is that ceiling not just absolutely awesome? Oh, hold on. I forgot to, sorry, I didn't mean to make y'all swim, but I forgot to show you the best thing. Or listen to this. Hold on. Come on. Did you hear it? Hold on, one more time. Come on. Did y'all hear the church bell? I didn't want to ring it too loud because we do have Pelican Snowballs is next door. Come on, buddy. And that little room back there, we're not going to go back there. That's just a little office space. And it goes out onto a deck. And that's where our neighbors, cough, cough. That's where our neighbors from the 1880s live. Or reside. I guess they don't live back there anymore. But the church portion is from the 1880s. Coming down the stairs, this is still part of the church. This is where the church and the new building are joined. This is, oh, Angelia says I should ring that bell when a member hits goal. That sounds like a great idea. This door, I had to fuss at one of my guys because he went digging in here. This doorway goes underneath the ground and actually goes back towards the cemetery. And I said, okay, Scott, have you never seen Poltergeist? I said, that's how they get out. Please close that back up. And he's done an okay job of closing it back up. And here's some of our countertops that we make at the countertop shop. And it's a work in progress, so you can see there's stuff everywhere from where they've been taking things down and taking things apart. This little room is actually, they have it listed as a prayer room, but I think it's really, really cool. If there's ever a tornado in Knoxville, this is where Casey and I are gonna go because it has concrete walls on all three sides. And hopefully here in about a month, it's gonna look a whole lot different than this and a whole lot better than this. This is our girls' restroom. And this one is going to be, and they've already taken out the vanity, but this one is gonna be a mermaid theme. So Casey and I are super excited about that. This is the boys' bathroom, and it is going to be a UT theme. Uh-oh. Okay, Casey says I'm getting a little glitchy. I'm inside. Maybe I need to get out of this room. hopefully y'all can still see me because I want you to see the rest of it. This one, because we're like underneath now, that's just a little storage room. This room is gonna be, this is gonna be the granite room. So this is where our granite countertop displays are gonna go. This, whoop, I'm sorry, Dusty. Dusty's walking under my feet. This room is gonna be where our quartz displays go. But look, we have a chalkboard. We have a chalkboard, which is gonna be fun. And then we're coming up to Casey's favorite part. Hey, Stacy. We're coming up to Casey's favorite part. This is Casey's office. How cool is this? And Casey, look how huge these samples are. Those are the samples from Aurea Stone. Those samples are huge, but this is Casey's office. And then this one is my office. So you can see we have nothing on our shelves yet, but for those of you who know Casey, you know she's gonna fill these up with books very, very, very fast. And this is where Dusty and I have been sitting. We've been sitting in this window, sitting on this window seat, watching, you know, for people to come. And look, I even have a secret hidey hole. So I have a secret hidey hole for things. So yeah, Casey doesn't get all those chairs. Those are just in here for storage right now. And again, you know, we'll keep improving things. And then this is where the creative kitchen is gonna be, or the kitchen center is gonna be. So this is where we're gonna have our classes. This is where we're gonna be doing our videos. If y'all are in Knoxville and you wanna come for a class, this is where you're gonna be. Of course, there will be countertops by then. I had to take out the countertops that were on here. They were just not my style. So look how huge this kitchen is. I mean, this is gonna be crazy. So I'm gonna back up a little bit and let you all see this. Yeah, it's not a secret anymore. Yeah, the secret window seat's not a secret anymore. So look how huge this is. I mean, if y'all wanna come for classes, or if we wanna have like a retreat or, you know, something, I mean, we can fit a lot of people in here. I'm gonna turn around and back up. Let's see. I mean, look how big this is. It's huge. I can fit a lot of you all in here if we, you know, if we wanna do something like that. And then of course, we have to have a kid's room for little Alyssa and for any of her friends that want to come over. These are the only things that I have in the kids' room so far, but she has her little tiny kitchen and she's got her little Olaf in there. And then she was so funny last Monday when we were in here, she came toddling over here and then she kind of made a face and she remembered that she had hidden some toys in here. And those are not yours, Dusty, get out. No, 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 that's not yours. Anyway, she'll have some other stuff. So this is hers so far for right now. And let's go see what the boys have been working on. Come on, Dusty. This is what the boys have been working on all day. So this room, and I don't know where they've gone. I think they were afraid they were gonna get filmed. This room is gonna be when you first walk in. So when you first walk into the, you know, the front door, this whole room right here, that's gonna be where all of our tabletop displays, this is gonna be the event center. This will be finished out so that if, you know, again, if people wanna have, you know, a bridal shower, a baby shower, and if they need to have a reception for, you know, for an event, if they wanted to use the room upstairs, the chapel upstairs and have an event, it's gonna be perfect for that. And it is a huge room and they're working on polishing the concrete floors. So say hi, Dusty. Dusty. Say hi. He goes, yeah, 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 hi. I've been here all day. He has been here all day long, bless his heart. Okay, so let's go sit back in here. Hopefully y'all can hear me while we're in here. But we're gonna finish up in this room. And again, I know this wasn't for a whole hour. I know I've only been talking for like 35 minutes, but we've still got a lot of work to do. Tonight we've got a lot of stuff to get done. The guys have apparently stopped grinding the floor because I'm having this chat. So I'm just gonna chat for another minute, but do y'all have any questions about the kind of classes that we're gonna have? Yeah, I know Michelle says you are really, and if y'all notice, I'm sitting on the hidey hole bench. Dusty and I have ended up sitting on the hidey hole bench a lot today, you know, the last couple of days. And of course now he wants up, so hold on, let me grab him before he starts hoo-hooing. There you go, buddy. Okay, so anyway, I'll hop back up here with him. And yes, so when we have, let me see who that was. Okay, Melissa. So yes, Melissa, when it is time for us to start teaching classes, which Casey and I have, so we still have to get all of this finished. And you all saw how much there is left to do. But yes, we will have a list of the classes. So, and they're not just going to be Weight Watchers or WW or, you know, or food related. We've got the guy that owns Pedal Java. He's going to come by and teach people how to, he's going to come by, and yes, Lynn will have an egg conference in Knoxville, but he's going to come by and teach us how to make coffee the correct way, and also how to make little designs in our foam. I've got a girl, we have a garden club that may be coming to teach us how to do some things. We are partnering with one of the tile places here in town. And yes, Bernice, you're going to have to go to Tennessee. But we are partnering with one of the tile places in town. And yes, Lynn, you need to come. And we're going to do a succulent class. And then, who else did we have coming? I don't know. There's a whole lot of stuff that's not related. That's not, you know, food related and not WW related. And Michelle wants to know if we're going to have WW meetings in here too. We could. I mean, we could have, you know, a local, you know, have a local meeting. So, we sure could do that. Maybe I should check into that. But anyway, I'm super excited. I know Casey's super excited. We're also a little bit nervous because this is a lot to take on. Oh, Chris, the camping and Pigeon Forge for the Titanic. Have to drive on up. Yeah, you could. You could see us at work. We won't be ready, but you could come by and visit. So, and Angelia would love to help with the conference and cooking. That would be so much fun. But I think it's going to be a really, really fun space. I think we're going to do a lot of great and fun things here. It is going to be a big branch out from what we've been doing. And we'll have more news about that, you know, coming up really soon. But that said, if y'all have, I'm going to give y'all just another minute to ask a few more questions, and then I'm going to get those boys back in here because I think they're trying to be quiet since we're having our chat. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm hoping you all are excited. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So a couple of more questions, and then I'm going to go ahead and scoot and get them back to work. Yeah, and I'm so glad that you all are excited. Oh, yeah, Sandy says egg exciting. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and Tedders, you're a little bit late. We're actually wrapping up early tonight. So anyway, exciting things. I'm so excited to be able to share, you know, the news with you all, you know, as it comes. Yeah, okay. Thank you all for your well wishes and for the congratulations. Thank you, everybody. And we are probably going to wrap it up because, again, they are not working while we're in here talking. So, okay, very exciting. I'm excited to share this with you guys. Cannot wait. Y'all have an amazing week. Don't forget your homework. And we'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Say bye, Dusty. Say goodnight. Dusty's like, yeah. I just want to go home. I've been trapped here all day. Yep. And good night, Tedders. See you later. Thanks, Debbie. See y'all later. Bye. Oh, and Angelia, sorry. Extra products. She's excited about the extra products we're going to carry. Ha, funny. Y'all are so funny. Good night. Have a great week, and I will see you next week.